is sun sign reading time. We know we're in a time where we're really amping things up around here, and it's connected to our health, our healing journeys. Right now it's all about superfoods and what we're putting within, and your superfood is the avocado. This is connected to the heart chakra. The beautiful color green. That's what I love about avocados. You just open these bad boys up and like, there's light. There's the color of life right there. They're very rich in nutrients. Vitamins A, C, K, and E, as well as B. They're also chock full of potassium and lutein, which helps us with our eyes, with our eyesight. Not just carrots, but these good old avocados. They help us with our blood pressure because they're full of good fats. Monounsaturated fats, which lowers the bad cholesterol that we don't want within our system. And we need fat. Fat is a part of our dietary habits. And fat is beneficial. It helps us to absorb less sugars. So if we eat a fat at the same time as we eat a sugar, and it being a healthy fat, we're going to absorb the fat first, and then our body will absorb less sugar. These are very, very great for people with diabetes. They do lower our blood pressure and help with that. Lowering our blood pressure is great in the times we're in. They're also very high in folic acid, which is very good for anyone who's conceiving. I'm going to link some information down below about the avocado if you'd like to further research it. What can we do with avocados? We can make guacamole. And really anything that we would put in place of a fat, like where you'd be cooking with peanut butter. I've made icing sugar out of avocados. With, of course, healthy icing sugar that I found. I've made breads out of avocados. I've buttered them, like buttered my toast with avocado. You can get creative. Please get creative as you want, but this is your superfood. Connect to the avocado, guys. All right. I love the science of food. There's a science to everything and an art to everything. And when we understand the science of food, our life changes. Let's see what's happened down here. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Starman. You are expanding from within to without. Literally expanding from within to without. I see the birth of new self from old self, and look at this expansion from the Eight of Swords to the Starman. It's like we've been understanding the energy of opposites in order to see the whole picture and shapeshift it. And it's like you understand the Eight of Swords, you understand mental entrapment, you understand feeling like there's nowhere to go but within, and from within you're going to expand from within to without. And you're going to begin manifesting. And we know we're in a very fertile time. Aries has released the energy of the child, as well as helping us to find our life's purpose. We're on point. We're going home. We're on mission work here. We're starting to understand what we came here to do. And this is connected to the new moon in Aries. This is the energy that This is the energy of where you have been, the Eight of Swords, but this is the gift of the energy of Aries and Aries season. And how you are expanding from within to without. That is one heck of a beautiful transformation. And there is an activation within the Starman. We will find out what that is for you. Okay. It's like whatever's happening in this Eight of Swords, you're experiencing the energies of opposites in order to literally see your sword of clarity, the sword of the light, and be able to pick what side you're on. Yes, I felt this extreme. I felt this energy of the opposite, but this is what I resonate with. This feels good to me, and this is where I want to create and what I want to create with. It's like you've accessed your divine blueprint and a new point within the path, and you're expanding with that, with your tree of life. The Empress, the birth of new life right there for you. And this is connected to Venus. And we know that Venus is hanging with Taurus right now. You're freeing yourself from the cage. You can't speak right now. You want to speak, but you can't speak. You're getting a throat chakra upgrade. You're getting a throat chakra upgrade right now. And it has to do with what you're birthing. It has to do with your transformation. And it's connected to the Princess of Cups. The freeing of the inner child, what you're connecting to here within the cup. It's like your whole energy system is being rewired on the path of the moon. The Vesica Pisces is on this central rock right here. You've seen a reflection. You've created something. It's connected to your divine counterpart if you're a twin flame joining me here. But this is connected to the diamond light activations that we are receiving. You're receiving an upgrade. You've done work with the fives. The Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And you're expanding now with the energy of the firepower, with the energy of Aries. So you're facing your lack of, and you're facing your disharmonies, your conflict. And you're moving towards growth and freedom. This is literal expansion. This is a raise in vibration through the energy of the serpent, where you're transforming from the serpent that eats its own tail to no longer doing that, saying goodbye to karmic patterning and creating anew with your patterning, your healing patterning of the light. And it's allowing growth, and it's connecting you to love. The sweet, sweet nectar of love. And this is counterparts coming together, and the energy and harmony that we are creating together, the collective being able to feed from that. The whole purpose of us coming into union within and without is to create harmony. And the harmonies that we're creating with our light for the rest of the collective to be able to feed from that. We are the worker bees. And this is connected to the recalibration of your energy. And it has to do with the third eye, your pineal gland activation. And right here, we have the Six of Cups. So you've done soul purification. And you're literally creating a new picture with the child present. You have that vibration now of the child here. The child is connecting to the light, is part of the light. And you're allowing the child to create. This is beautiful. And now we have the King of Wands. We have counterpart energies. King and Queen of Wands, masks removed. This has everything to do with your divine blueprint and the tree of life. Where you're going. You've so connected to this path. And it's allowing you back into your authentic vibration. The Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. And here you're manifesting. You've literally, there's a whole recalibration of the root chakra from the solar plexus. And you are expanding. There's the double helix So you're creating now, the double helix activation has been activated. And you are moving away from your lack of with sacred manifestation powers. From all this transformation that you've done from within to without. This is where you started off. This is, and of course this is your whole transformation right here, but this is where you started off. This is what you're doing. And this is what you've created for yourself. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is activation of your new patterning. From within to without. Now let's just see what the child has to say. How is the child helping you out right now? The energy of the child. Find your purpose. Helping you with your strength and passion. And this is to transform. There is the serpent that's eating its own tail. And you're no longer eating your own tail. You're transforming and healing through. There's the energy of the two serpents up the caduceus. This is the third eye activations and finding strength through our passions. Now let's see what is being activated here, which energy you are using in your activation. This is connected to the tower, your revelation. This is the shadow energies being burnt away and your actual expansion. The removal of what no longer served you. And it was in order for you to see what you needed to see, connect to the divine, connect to the angelic energy that is here for us to connect with, and find your passion, find your purpose, to pick up that wand and start creating. And this is happening on the path of the moon. We know that. Now we have confirmation. This is about introspection and the DNA activations that we are receiving due to all this healing work we're doing, the connections we're making, the truths, our truths that we are connecting to our ancients, to everlasting life, to the healing that we can do that allows us to connect to everlasting life. You freed yourself from the cage and ended crisis on the path of the moon. The 10 of Wands is here. And this is doing inner child healing. You've done inner child healing. This is expanding with the inner child, with the 8 of discs. We've got the 7 of swords that's ending crisis on the path of the moon. And here is the child freed. Ending conflict with the 5 of swords. So there it is confirmed. Ending conflict. And it's connected to your abundance. Connection. Your harvest. The starlight energies through water, through the mother energies, and we know you're birthing. There's so much feminine energy present here that's connecting to the masculine in order to expand, especially with the Empress being present here. Birthing anew. Oh, where are we going? I'm getting the activation. What am I doing? I want to get an activation for the Empress and then what's happening here with the 8 of Swords and the Starman. So let's see what's happening here with the 8 of Swords and the Starman. Gemini. the energy of opposites coming together in order to expand. And of course, it's going to have to do with the Swords energy because this is connected to the Eight of Swords. Gemini, air, key phrase, I think. The fast-moving energy of air moves with mutable flow and suggests that you consider every option, every facet of a situation before taking action. The key phrase, I think, means that the motivation is centered on gathering and assessing as much information as possible. In this situation, ask, what do I need to know more about? Follow your curiosity and don't stop until it's satisfied. Gemini energy is very fast moving and can get easily distracted. There are so many things to be curious about, so pay attention. Reel that in a bit and make sure you stay focused and avoid flightiness. And you're going to stay focused because this is now how you're transitioning. All right, let's see what's being activated here within the Empress. What? This, you're grounding here. That's why you're getting a throat chakra activation, a recalibration, because you're grounding. And that's how your root system ends up changing with the Queen of Pentacles. Your roots are sturdier, your roots are stronger, your roots are your own within the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where you've raised your vibration to authentic to and an authentic self throughout this process. And this is where it starts, in the Empress, and this is the Empress. Look at that. The energy of Virgo. Virgo, Earth. Key phrase, I analyze. The realistic of Earth creates a stable eye of the storm center in the swirling mutable energy and suggests shutting out all distractions in order to properly analyze the situation. The key phrase, I analyze, clearly states the motivation in the situation. Ask, what can be ignored and what must be attended to? The details matter. So this is how you start making sense of what's happening. And that's why I love the Virgo energy. But you can see the female energy and representation of the feminine within this card. Analysis is a great skill, as it is paying attention to details. However, taken to extreme, those gifts can become traps of pettiness and obsessiveness. Avoid being over critical. So that's where we just find the balance. We're using all these energies in the balance, not in the extremes. We're healing from the time of extremism. And we're just finding more balance in order to use all the energies to continue to raise our vibration. And that's because we know that the energy of Virgo has been so closely connected to Venus. So thank you, Virgo. And this is expanding with what we ground. Like, you can literally see the connection between these two cards. And it's connected to the Queen of Pentacles. All right, let's get a message. A message for Taurus, please. It's two messages. Crossing into the light. And love appears. Crossing into the light. Today I face a new bridge that I must cross on my journey to inner transformation. Today, like every day, I will practice the laws of universal love. Thus, I will deal with the current situation in a positive way so that I continue to grow and evolve. As I cross this bridge on my way towards the light, I am reminded of the true meaning of light and life. And that's what you're doing from within. You can see you're crossing the bridge to the light. But this is happening within. This is an inner transformation. And this is allowing love to appear. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Today I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. That's why you needed the energy of Gemini, to help free you from your duality. My prayers are heard and God sends me angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears to me. You're really coming together with the energy of opposites to create one. And because of the work that you're doing, you're being gifted. Spirit sees all, the divine sees all. I want to thank you for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I hope you have fun with your avocado making.